Hey, happy Friday, everybody. I think we were about 12, 15 seconds late. We're just getting ourselves set up. We've been running around pretty crazy. We had a very eventful day. We'll get into all that just after we find out who's all in here. And let's say hello. Gordon Walker made it. Christina. Torp's here. Tim Windsor made it. Kevin L. Outstanding. Who else do we got? Turlo's here. Outstanding. Robbie Altry. Who else do we got in here?
Tony G.
Tony G's
Mr.
here.
B.
Mr. B.
Harry.
Don's Hot Rod.
Hot Rod Garage.
What's going on, Don?
Hey,
Harry.
Robbie.
What's up, brother? Got your fenders. You got the dash trim in. That's some exciting stuff happening over at Harry's shop. Lonnie's here. What's going on? Henry, what's going on?
Hey, Mrs. K.
Woo. All right. So
Tell everybody why we're running around late today.
Well, Kim had a bunch of stuff going.
No.
What?
Why are we late?
Okay, well, we decided we needed to run to Costco and we wanted to get it out of the way before we head into the weekend. And about what'd you say, about 3 to 5 minutes before we were to walk out the door, maybe not even that long.
Not even that long.
The glass guy got a hold of me for the car. And he's like, "Are you available? I want to come over and show you the windshield." He wanted to see if I wanted it because I really wanted clear glass and this was colored glass, but it's pretty cool. So it's like, all right. And he's like, "He'll be over in 25 minutes." So he come over and it's not the 55, 6, 7 green. It's blue green tint with the smoke up top. And I was back and forth about it. We carried it out there to the car. We looked at it. I brought out the clear glass from the back and we were back and forth putting paper behind it so we could see the color. And we're decided we're going to go with it. So the glass is going in the car tomorrow, front and back. I don't know about the side glass. I don't have the door glass yet, but just getting the windshield and the back glass in is going to be huge. And maybe the side glass. We'll see how it goes. I am missing a couple clips. I was trying to get a hold of Jay to see if he's going to be at his shop tomorrow morning, but he's not on Facebook right now. And I don't like calling anybody after 8 o'clock in the morning. So if he happens to, or 8 o'clock in the evening, I'm sorry. If he happens to message me back during the show and he's going to be down at his shop, great. If not, we'll see how it goes. I might just have to put the bottom trim on the windshield and the side pieces at a later date. You know that you have to put the top trim in with the rubber, but the bottom and the little corners you can get in later. And also the other little piece I'm missing is the little piece that puts the two trims together. I thought I had it. I can't find it. Steve says we'll be able to kind of pry it and put it up in there. He said it wouldn't be no big, that would not be a big deal. The one thing that kind of sucks is I got to look again. I thought I had both repop and regular trim for the top of the window. And the only one I could find at the time is the repop. So I gave him the repop and he's going to try to put that in tonight. We'll see how that goes. Tomorrow morning, I'll go out and rifle around the shop. I know I got that stuff somewhere. I just can't find it.
That's cool, Turlo. Everybody's welcome here. You know that. I don't think I'm getting live chat.
You're not getting live chat.
I don't think so. No, I wasn't. I had to go out and go back in.
Yeah, I am going to Torp. I'm checking everywhere. I it's like one of them things. I've had it so long that I just lost track of some of the stuff. I was rounding it up. Now, the one thing
I missed a whole bunch of people because I wasn't getting chat.
We did. Who did we miss? Well,
Lonnie and Rusted Junk Garage and Two Babe and Paul White and Hubie and Josh and Howie Mook.
There's Floyd and Paul White.
Yeah, see, I told you I was.
Well, everybody was coming in while I was gabbing.
Well, I wasn't getting. Oh, thanks, Two Babe.
Poor Possum, Hubie,
Yeah,
Paul
I missed a
White.
whole bunch of people.
I apologize. Well, I was
Henry and Howie and a whole bunch of people.
So well, I know I said hello to Henry. There's Howie Mook. Howie, I got a piece of mail from Howie. So now that you're in here, Howie, maybe we'll go ahead and let's open this up. I'm curious to see what we got. But I'm excited about the glass going in the car tomorrow. Like I said, if the windshield may be partial because I need those clips that go down through the whole way through where the dash, and you got to reach up in there and clip them in. I don't have those clips, and I don't have the clips that hold the L's on. I thought I had them. I ain't got them. See what Howie sent us here.
Don got his stickers and he loves them. Thanks, Don.
Thanks, Don.
Hey, Peachar.
Look at this. Thank you. Look at this stuff that Howie sent me.
Oh, that's cool.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. That's
awesome. An SO filled motor oil. That's really cool, man. That's really cool. Oh yeah, we're putting that little thing that you're supposed to write. I'm not going to write anything on it, but we'll hang it up in the car.
That's really nice. Thanks, Howie.
Thank you, Howie. It says, "Hey Brian, found you the appropriate sticker for the square body. Keep on trucking." Thank you, brother. Outstanding.
Hey, Michigan Muscle Car.
Yo, Herb, what's going on? Thank you very much, Howie. I really appreciate you thinking of us, man. That's really cool. Let's see what else we got. Keep your eye out for Gorney. You see him. All right. But yeah, it's been a crazy week. I got the engine cooling lines off of that big truck, and I got them down the shop, getting them made up. He's having a hard time with one of them. One of those ends that are from the manufacturer, he can't reproduce those. The one on the cooler side, it was froze up. You know how sometimes they freeze up, and it wrung the tubing right off. So he's going to try to salvage the piece from the other side, and we're going to use different fittings that go into the
hey, Honest Peyton Speed Shop. Thanks for coming in. I see that Turlo invited you. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah, All Phase Auto one. That's remember my buddy Kevin and Mike. That's the shop.
Andy.
That's a shop I'm always down hanging out at. If you guys ever see me putting up content like I did for the Cadillac starter being under, I'm down their shop messing around. And those guys have donated a lot of their personal time on my car. So they're kind of sponsors. And yes, that name's going on the car. It's going to look like a real gasser. I got all kinds of cool names to put on there, including BW Garage. But we're going to have Phil's Chop Shop. He's doing the wiring. My buddy Kevin come over, and me and Kevin from All Phase Auto, him and I did the very first job on that car. We put the front axle kit on there together. He helped me with the driver's side quarter, and he helped me put the brake lines, and he actually put most of the brake lines in with his he come over and helped me with the stainless steel stuff because it was really hard to bend, and also
we love when new people come in.
And his brother Mike helped me put the passenger side quarter on, and he's been up here countless times to straighten me out on various auto body snafus that I was getting myself into. So that both of those guys have donated a considerable amount of their personal time as it pertains to that.
We'll
car.
see if $1.25 goes on the gasser.
It probably has to. I mean, Kim's going to do the lettering. Kim put the firewall in the back of the car to the trunk. She did all the pop riveting while I was in the back holding the little washers. And my air riveter broke. She did every single one of those rivets by hand. So Kim was working on that car too.
Did you see that we got Honest Peyton Speed Shop in here? Turlo invited her.
How you doing? Honest. Where's the name at so I get it right?
Honest Peyton.
Honest Peyton Speed Shop. How you doing? Well, your father should get one. It's a lot of fun. It's an adventure. I will do it again. I would do it again, and I just might. We'll see. But I got a lot of stuff to work on this summer. We'll see how deep we get into everything. I got plenty to keep me busy the rest of this season. We got the truck and we got the Nova, and we still have a lot of things happening with the car. I've just decided I'm going to drive the car. I'm not. I'm going to drive it before it's painted, and that's just the way it is.
No, Mrs. K, he's not going to put vinegar on the the pickup truck hood.
No.
Hey,
No.
everybody check out Honest Paint. They just put out a new video for the weekend.
Oh, we'll check it out then. Very good.
He's just leaving it the way it is, but you know what? I'm going to paint
Paint what?
the truck.
Yeah, with clear. You can paint it with clear.
Not with clear.
You can put lettering on the doors. We're gonna sand. We're gonna sand like the anybody. Like I said, I can't say that anybody watched the walk around video. I mean, the numbers are in. It's got like 216 views, and the views are under 5 minutes. So anybody that did catch pieces of it or all of it, the back bed of the truck is brush painted, probably house paint. The brown is brush painted, probably house paint. So we're going to sand that kind of down and out and get back to the patina of the old paint, and we're going to clear it. Now, maybe I'm thinking I want to try the vice grip stuff. I want to look into it anyway and see. Speaking of which, you know, I'm trying to be original, do something different on there, and I'm looking at the Facebook yesterday, and he's bought one of them, that vice grip. I had mine first, but I'll give you 3 guesses of whose content they're going to watch as it pertains to 1 tons at 8 miles. So there you go. It's like he got the, I think it's an 83, but it might be an 84, but it's a GMC, but it's the same thing.
He's not.
It's a camper special.
Andy.
It is my shop truck.
But Andy. You're not starting.
It's not really a shop. It's BW's garage. It's when I go to Jay's to get parts for my car, I'll throw them in that. When I go to the swap meet to maybe trade parts, I'm going to throw them in there. It's my shop truck for my garage. That's what it is. And it's going to have BW garage on the door.
Hey, BW, that sticker in the glove box look like a camp look.
It is a camper special. It also has the badge on the side. Listen, those numbers, I wanted to have that ready.
Hey, Chaz.
For tonight, I really did. I was going to try, because
that's right, Tarlo.
those letters are like discolored and everything else. I don't know if we're going to be able to read off of there. I will tell you, I disseminated the numbers off of is that a right way to use that word?
Hey, Nitro Garage.
Is that the right way to use that word?
What?
Disseminate.
Yes.
I got the numbers off the rear. I ran them. It's a 70D8. It's a 70 HD heavy duty Dana.
Well, that was nice of Hubie's Garage to tell you should come in. We love when new people come in.
Absolutely. And it's a 70 heavy duty Dana. They only came with 2 gear ratios. We have to find out if ours is 411s or 456s. I'm betting they're 456s because that thing was screaming at 70 miles an hour, 75.
One's challenging you. Camper Special versus My Special Deluxe. Challenge.
Who's this now?
One.
A tug of war? I'll tug with you. Hey, that thing will pull anything. It's like, you know, I got to get the oil. Once I get these oil, Kim's kind of mad. We got some oil stains in the driveway.
Kind of mad. I told you not to park it in the driveway.
Well, you know, it was going to sink into the ground over there. So I made a mistake. I should have bought a 4x8 sheet of the cheapest plywood, that wafer board shit. I'm sorry, I don't cuss here, but the wafer board,
Kevin.
The 7/16 wafer board they got. I should have bought
Mrs. K.
I should have bought that and put it under the truck before I started working on it. But it's too late for that. I will get some of that when I go down to the hardware store, and I'm gonna move. I'm gonna do the gas tank in the yard.
Hey, PPSS. I don't think I said hello to you.
I'd really rather it don't get any worse than it is, because it's already gonna be a chore to get it cleaned up. But we'll get it cleaned up.
Cat litter, Bobby said.
Well, sure, the cat litter to an extent, but it's down into the driveway. So I'm thinking some Dawn soap and my rough Brussels broom.
Said. It cleans docks. Dawn soap cleans docks.
Yeah. So we'll get it cleaned up, and
Oh yeah, have you done this in a while?
Oh no, there you go. Have a sip.
Chaz was late because he was putting tires on.
All right. I guess, are you still working on that Delta 88?
Delta 88.
Delta 88, 1983. My father had one. I think my dad's was an 84. Dark. He's got the cream colored one. My dad had the dark metallic brown.
I saw Hubie had a video about the neighbor saying thanks when he turns his. Did you see that?
What's this now?
Hubie had a video that said something about neighbor saying thanks when he turns.
Yeah, I saw that.
There you go. Honest Peyton said floor dry and then Dawn dish soap.
There you go.
And Andy said cardboard really soaks it out of the pavement.
All right. Well, we're going to give it a try. We're going to get it cleaned up. And once I get it cleaned up, I'll seal and it'll be fine. But it's one of those things where that truck has a bunch of little leaks and I get them all straightened out. Fairly simple. The only one I'm not sure about, I got to wipe down, and because you guys know, I know for a fact the driver's side valve cover's leaking. Now, is that coming all the way down on everything else? I got to completely clean everything and then go from there. I hope the oil pan's not leaking. It's a possibility, but if it is, I'll get a gasket for it. But
yeah,
we'll
I'm not real happy about it either, Tori. And I told him before he even parked it there. Try brake cleaner and a torch. And then Tony said oven cleaner works great too.
All right, I'll get a can of that too. I'm going to get it cleaned up.
But then one said oven cleaner stains asphalt.
Okay. Let's just use the pressure washer and Dawn soap and see what that does. It hasn't got to be perfect. I just got to get it up and out. And if there's a little stainage there, as long as it's little, once the sealer gets on there, it's gone. But if I can't just paint over the oil. So we'll get it addressed. We'll take care of that. We'll do a video on it.
No.
What do you mean? You know what? I even saw Scott Rods did a video on asphalt cleaning because I was looking at all the videos and it was a big video, Kim. It was I can't remember if it was 300,000 or 30,000 views. Go look. I was shocked. I seen Dave on there cleaning his driveway. He must have gotten in trouble too. He did a video on it. I'll do one too.
Torp said, I don't understand. Asphalt is made with oil. What is the problem with a little more?
I wouldn't think. You wouldn't think it would be, but it's a pain in the butt. The gas doesn't seem like it's going to be too hard. It's just brown stained. It's just old gas. And that tank, I swear, I thought the tank was completely empty. But once we got on the slant, nope, it's still got some in there. So right before I pull that down, I'm just going to take a screwdriver and pop a hole in the end and let it go into a bucket. And I was letting it go into a bucket where I have the truck now, and I kicked it over by accident. So the point was moot. So.
I made Brian carry the dog down tonight. He's a little old. He can't do steps anymore.
So it was pretty crazy whirlwind around here after work today. It really was. It's like, so we'll see how everything goes tomorrow. I think I made the right choice taking the glass that was in front of me versus trying to wait for different glass to come. And like I said, at the end of the day, is it going to be better in the long run? Because I ain't going to have that nasty sun glare. Because it looks like it's the same color as my truck windshield with the real dark at the top, the bluish black at the top smoke. And it just kind of goes into a bluish green kind of, but it almost looks clear once it gets down a little further. So.
Don wants to know if you have any pictures of the new glass.
I don't, Don. It was, I was running around. I had to run down here, get the clear glass, and we're out in the shop. We're putting paper behind it. I didn't have a time to grab a camera, and it was one of those spur of the moment things. Do you want it or not?
Well, not to sound like as one says 10 ply, but it's cold here today, Robbie. It was rainy and cold. And I think it's about 40.
Yeah, it's like it's BG, Don. It's like, you know how they code the glass. It's blue green, but it's not the green that you would. It's not the green if you ordered all green glass from like the 50s original. It's
Yeah,
not that.
that was a little scary, getting that off the blocks. Mr. B says, isn't the green tent an easy window? Oh, yeah, it's cold, Mrs. K.
That's a question for somebody smarter than me, Grady.
Oh, it's cold where Peyton is, too.
All I can tell you is it looks like the same color as the front windshield on my high country. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it was. When I asked him if his insurance was paid, I was not joking.
That was shady. And, you know, and I had the full 40. It took me about, what do you say, hon, 45 minutes to get that thing on.
It was like a good hour. It was longer than I thought.
It was a long, it was pretty shady. And I had the whole thing on GoPro, but I put out like 4 shorts, and Kim's like, you know what, that's enough. And she's right, it was enough. But there was some stuff in there that was kind of shady. It's like, so the biggest thing is my axle on the back of the car, the axle housing on the back of the car. It has a reinforcement brace on the back. So the jack stands can't really roll when you're bringing the front down. So as I'm bringing the front down, the car's going back and the jack stands are starting to pop wheelies. So I could only go a couple inches and I'd get about a half-inch wheelie, and then I'd have to stop, chalk the front, and do all that crazy stuff to get it where it was safe enough, and then take it to the back. I only got one floor jack, and I ran the floor jack to the back, quick jack it up so I could straighten out the jack stands, and then go back up front and bring it down a little bit more. Listen, I love those race blocks. They are super handy, and we got the highest ones you could get. And unfortunately, with my high front axle, they're higher than my jack goes. It's just the way it is, So I'm going to look into some stuff next time I'm down. Next time I'm down Harbor Freight, when Kim and I are down that way, I'm going to look into a couple things. First of all, a second floor jack, and maybe one that goes a little higher. I don't know if they go any higher.
They're having a big sale tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. The generator that we're going to need for the trailer down the road's on sale. But I was going to look at one of those spreader bars. You guys ever see the spreader bars for the jacks where you can? I was looking at those.
Oh, wow. Is that where you are, Hubie, where all the snow is in California now? Harbor Freight. You got to love Harbor Freight.
Absolutely.
Even on like Harbor Freight, because you can get good deals there. Like on stuff like twine and tarps.
I think one of the next things I'd like to get from them is one of those. I'd love to get one of those little stud guns, the pullers. I don't know how well they work, but I got a couple dents on my driver's side door. A board fell down on it, and I feel like that would do the job. And I think they have a kit that's on sale for like $109. But I gotta wait. I mean, I'm going through. I'm pissing away all our money, so I gotta slow down.
Well, maybe we can go to Harbor Freight tomorrow.
We'll see.
Yeah, I saw that on the news. Like that one elderly lady, they had to dig down to get her out. They had to actually dig down.
Well, there's a lot of snow. My in Colorado too. How are you doing over there, Harry? My buddy John from back home, he just was putting pictures on Facebook.
He's gonna have to start printing
him
up
and his
some
son
money.
went on a skiing / snowmobile trip in Colorado, and he said he got off the snowpack and he took a step and he was 6 feet down into the snow and had to dig himself out. Said it was pretty scary for a second there. He said as soon as they got off the snowpack, he went straight down.
No, Harry doesn't. Dry as a bone, he said.
Big Bear, California, 17 inches of snow.
17 feet.
17 feet? Wow. That's a lot of snow.
Oh, Howie got 2 inches in Buffalo. He had all the snow early.
We've had zero accumulation this year, and I'd like to keep it that way. Actually, we had it on the windshield that one morning. Get me on. we had like a 1/4 inch on the windshield the one morning. And Kim's like, "Well, we can't say we had zero accumulation." I didn't have to shovel anything, so it was zero accumulation
Well,
to me.
Big Job got 10 inches in Wisconsin.
What's going on here? What's this fella sending me here? Let's take a look at it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like those people are like send help in California. That's how bad it is.
FJ 300, $1,000. I ain't paying $1,000. I'll get a Harbor Freight Pittsburgh. I'm cheap, Rick. I'm terrible. I'm spending all my money on my cars. I'm telling you guys, I do not have a lot of tools. Everybody thinks that, nope, I got right. You know what was the biggest struggle for me this week? I was laying under that truck, getting the oil lines, the oil cooling lines off. 2 problems. One,
Hey, BBK.
yo, there he is. 2 problems.
Hey, Steve.
The bolt that holds the clamp, the nut was rotten and it was stripped, so there was no way I was getting it off. So I had to grind that off. And then I get up under the car. I feel like I'm home free. I get up under the car. All I got is standard wrenches. I don't have any tube wrenches. I got them at work. I don't have any here. And I have to, and you know, it's right above the oil filter that the lines are right beside each other. One's a little advanced than the other side, and I can make little 1/4 inch turns at a time. And when it was one of the coldest days we had here, and the wind was howling, and it was a miserable job.
PPSS says BW Harbor Freight has that jack for a little over 200.
Okay, I'll take a look at it.
Hey, cool, Kevin. He's heading to the swap meet tomorrow to see Chad.
So I got some mail about February of 21. And I had it, and I opened it when I got it, and I showed everybody when I got it. But, you know, we're going to be putting some back glass in the car. And I hope this sticker didn't go bad. You know what I mean? What do you think?
You can't see
I think
it.
this is one of the originals. What do you think,
You
Gordy?
can't see it.
What can't you see?
You can't see what's written on there.
Oh, well, let me put it up closer. Can you see it now?
A little bit.
Yeah. So we're going to see what we can do with this sticker. If I trash it, I'll have to get a new one off my buddy, but we're going to try. So, Gordon, you're late, so I'll let you in on a secret. The glass man's supposed to be coming tomorrow.
Yeah, nobody can see what it says. It says big.
It says Big Bach Kings. But it was one, I think it's from February 21. So it's one of Gorney's first batches. All right. So we'll see how it goes. Now, did you put it on the inside or the outside?
Hold it farther away.
Okay. So do you put it on the inside or the outside? Gorney? I have to start messing with it.
Outside, 2 Babe said.
All right.
You can see it when you hold it far away.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I wouldn't mess
I
with
think
it
they're
right
individual. Now. Are they individual letters?
He said, "Yes, sir. You're a charter member outside, BW.
All right.
Outside for sure."
All right. Are the letters just stickers, or is there a sticker inside these 2 sides?
You're gonna have to read it because I'm doing something else.
All right. I think you peel it apart. You put it on, and then you peel the outside. Is that right? We're gonna find out. So no, this is one of the first batches. So that's like an extra stripe, ain't it, Warning? Don't I get an extra?
No, sir. They go together. Just the letter stick. It should be double-sided. Stick on the outside, then peel the outside paper off.
Okie dokie. So we'll work on that.
Mr. B called you a rookie, and I have to agree with him. Rookie.
Probably. So check this out.
Hey, country boy.
Hey,
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 Jesus.
Jason. Check this out, Grady.
It's time.
Well, you'll have to check this out. What I'm going to tell you in a minute, because I'm getting bossed around as usual.
Well, people are guessing numbers.
Oh, well, it ain't time to guess numbers.
Yes,
till
it is.
It ain't time till I announce it's time.
You said. Every
Well, we're
time
late for everything today. None of these numbers count. All right.
Well, guess what?
What?
You
They're
need to
just
stay on
wasting.
schedule.
They're just wasting their ink.
You should just stay on schedule.
They're
and stop
wasting their ink.
Okay, you're getting on my nerves.
I don't care. So, when have I ever cared about that? Okay.
You should.
We need a number between 1 and 50, 1 and 50. And if you guess the right number, you're going to get a car picture sticker. You're going to get a cartoon of our roll bar.
No, Andy.
And I actually found another pack. I can't believe it. I found a pack fell out of the side of the thing of a refrigerator magnets. So I'm throwing an extra thing in there this week because we found an extra pack. Go. There you go, honey.
Don't call me honey.
No, I'll call you honey.
There it is. Andy's doghouse one.
Andy's doghouse.
He's the one who said let you speak. If I let him speak, Andy, he'll never shut up.
Wow. No, you got to let me have a chance to say something. You do cut me off a lot, hon.
It's that time.
Well, there you go. Andy, you won this sticker, which is like a cartoon of our roll bar for the car. You got this car sticker and this refrigerator magnet. All right. Can we pull the number up just so everybody can see it's on the up and up? Number 5, Andy's doghouse. All right. Now, where were we, Grady? Oh, yeah. So I'm thinking about where I want to go this year, whether it be the Tri-5 Nationals.
Hey, Shop Cat.
Or the Power Tour. We're doing something. So I'm leaning towards right now the Tri-5 Nationals. We'll see how it goes. But I was thinking about that. So I got this guy on Facebook. He challenges me to a race. He's got a 57 LS car. All right. So it's the big block versus the LS Consortium. What's it? Did I say that right?
Consortium?
Yeah. Grady sticker, the anti-LS Consortium. So now my car is, I think it's going to be okay. It's going to do fine. It's just heavy. I didn't consider weight when I built that thing. I just built a boat anchor of a missile protector for the drive shaft. The safety hoop thing I bought weighs 15 pounds. So I really didn't consider weight, but we'll see how we do, I guess. If we get it, and it's just a friendly race. It's not one of them sign-up races. It's when everybody's done doing all their serious racing.
Robbie says we're all sleeping in your trailer, BW, with the Nationals.
Well, we have to get it first. We'll see. BW's wallet's getting tight. It really is.
Kim's going to take
What?
The access to the money away.
Did you hear? I ain't got no more money. I just bought a pickup truck.
I'm glad you're having fun painting. We argue all the time. We bicker.
There you go. So we'll see how the big block does, So listen, this sticker here, this big block sticker, that's got to be at least 510 horsepower. Don't you think?
Chad says he's riding shotgun. Beers are on him.
All right. But this has got to be at least 510 horsepower. Just having this in your window? Come on. Got to have something. That's at least 510 horsepower. That'll make up for the weight of the drive shaft safety hoop. Weight was not a consideration.
Tom says those stickers are 20 horsepower all day.
See?
You just need a camper shell and a bucket. That's what Henry said.
Hey, that's dude. I've showered. I've showered with a 1 gallon bottle of water. You know, just enough to get soaked up and enough to rinse off, towel off, and go.
Peyton, her dad's the wallet.
Believe me, it dries up. About all my walk around money's gone. I'm gonna have to build some up. I actually got to work a couple weeks of overtime to catch up. Then I'll start over again.
He's all right.
We've had a few, Hubie.
Hey, he's bad with that.
Well, why don't you do it?
Because I'm sitting over here. The dog's in between us. Pull some stumps for some extra cash. That's what Robbie said.
The drugs for hire. You know, I could stay a couple nights a week at work and I could make it up in a couple months. But hey, we might not have to. I mean, Facebook's doing pretty good. It ain't doing that good, but it's doing pretty good.
Better than YouTube.
Way better. I mean, this is not. I'm not in no sense, way, shape, or form bragging, but I made more in 1 week on Facebook than I made in 6 months on YouTube.
Steve wants to know what the next big job on the gas are. I guess putting the glass in.
We're putting the glass in tomorrow, buddy. Tomorrow morning, we're putting the glass in the car, the front and back glass. Anyway, the windshield and the back glass are going in. Those are the next big jobs. Monday, Phil's coming over, and we're going to try to get a lot of the wiring wrapped up. It's really close. That stuff's pretty much plug and play. But I mean, there's some customization to the wiring that we're doing that I requested, and Phil is obliging me. Excuse me.
It's clear glass, Peyton. Oh, Chad started throwing reels up too.
Well, there you go, buddy.
It's clear glass, but the windshield is, what is it? Blue, green?
Blue, green. Green, blue, green. But it's not 50s green.
Do a short on it.
On what?
I don't know. The glass?
I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do a little bit of short stuff for the glass, and I'm also gonna do long stuff for the glass. But I'm committed. I'm committed with Facebook right now. I really am. I mean, let me bring it to you this way. I've been doing the YouTube thing for about 4 years, and I'm proud of where we're at. I don't want anybody to misunderstand me, but I got like 3,347 subscribers. I got in a matter of 2 weeks, I went from 900. I got 6,600 and something followers, and I don't want. I mean, I don't want to throw money around, but I'm doing pretty good on there. I have 5 viral videos, 5 or 6. I have one that has almost 800,000 views. I got 2 that have over 500.
That's cool, Steve.
I got 2 that have over 350, and I have one that's over 100,000. And I mean, they pretty much made my limit of what I'm allowed to make in a month in 3 weeks.
What are they going to charge people, Robbie, on YouTube or on Facebook? Oh, thanks, Mrs. K.
I'm really proud of it. It's like it's exciting. It makes me want more out of YouTube, Jason. And I'm not getting it. It's like it might be me. I'm not. It's like my long form videos. I'll have one guy.
Tube follows you on all platforms.
Well, thanks, buddy. One guy will tell me the other day on one of my shorts, these shorts are great in all VW, but we need a 15-minute video. Okay, I got one sitting in my computer right now. Boop, I put it up. 200 views in 2 days. And and it's a 15-minute video, and it's got like 5 minutes of watch time average. So it's not adding up. The reels are adding up.
Two Babe is pretty dope. Thanks for bringing him over, Chaz. He's just awesome.
Sure is.
Torp only goes on. I don't ever go on Facebook.
Well,
Very rarely.
Well, guess what? You're going to start because
no, I don't like Facebook.
What did I just get done saying?
I don't care. You're not my boss.
You said you'd do lives with me. You told me.
Oh, I would do lives with you on Facebook, but I never go on Facebook.
Well, we're going to do lives on Facebook.
All right, I'll do it on
They
Facebook.
start paying you for lives at 10,000 followers.
Listen, I told you I would do lives for you, but I don't use Facebook.
Okay. So I encourage, let me put that on here while I'm thinking of it. I'd really like it if everybody in here that is on Facebook,
Go, BBK.
Everybody that's in here that is on Facebook, I'd really appreciate it if you come over and gave us a follow.
Really, country boy, do you like Facebook? Because I
do. I love it. I tell you, they don't like Facebook. They treat me very well, and
they have treated you well, better than YouTube, but I just don't like Facebook.
Why can't I just go there?
See, Kevin doesn't have Facebook either. The only way he sees it is if his wife Kim shows him.
Who?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin, we got to get you on there. Why did that just do that? It's so hard.
Right? Yep. See, Robbie doesn't like Facebook. Mr. B doesn't like Facebook.
I'm having trouble. This
All right, then.
There you go. Copy that link and go over and give me a follow. I'd appreciate it.
Henry he looks at it daily and posts crap. It's fun.
So that's a link to my Facebook. I'm thinking about changing. I don't want to screw nothing up. I'm afraid to do anything over there right now because I don't want to mess it up. It's like it's so, I don't want to say that it's refreshing. It's rewarding. It's like I feel like I finally crossed over some barrier. I mean, my last 5-6 videos, they're only getting like 2,000 views or something, but that's still 2,000 views.
Yeah, I like Instagram, Mr. BBK.
Well, it's the same thing. But
I like Instagram.
I'm having trouble with that. I'm having trouble resonating on that platform too. But for Facebook, it just, and I mean, I put up 5 or 6 reels. And when I put up the one reel for the Cold Start Nova, it hit like 150 or 200,000 views. And my other videos had about 3, 4, a couple had 5,000 views. And Facebook sent me the invitation at that point when that last video took off. They said, hey, you're eligible for our bonus program. If you'd like to participate, sign up. So I made my regular account public. And I thought I had time. I figured
Mike Panetta.
I thought, it's going to take time for this to build. And it is. It's taking time. But I thought it was going to take a long period, like sort of like YouTube was doing it. And it didn't. It just exploded. I mean, the tool video that I put up, it's almost at 800,000 views. And it's like, holy crap. And they set a goal. I'll just tell you what it is. Your first month is $1,200. If you can make $1,200, they'll give you $1,200. I'm at $1,100 and I got 5 days to go. So, but they've already cut us a check for $581 or something, but it doesn't come for 3 weeks. There it is. That's what it is. And I guess as you grow and you get a library of reels, they raise that limit every month. I don't know if it's every month, but they raise that limit and for the reels. And I don't know what it's going to be next month until I'm done with this month. And if it's the same, that's fine. You know what? That buys car parts. It funds my hobby to where I'm not raiding my own money to do stuff, and it's fun. It's like it makes me feel pretty good that we did pretty good.
When me and Chop Ken aren't telling you to get social media, we're telling you to start a channel. You need to start a channel. You got enough cars. Yes, it is social media, but it's social media that you control.
You're right too, babe, and it is. It's like it just changes, and it's like the the opportunities there, but you know, it's like I guess certain stuff I have to learn because I'm putting out what I think people would like, and it's like, well, no, not really. It's like they'll get 1,000 or 2,000 views, like the last couple, but like the cold start Nova, that's my real personality. People, I'm a goofball, and
Really? I bet nobody knew that.
it's like for my videos, I get real rigid. This is Pete W's garage, and I'm building this car, and I should just be myself. I shouldn't be doing all that, and I think I'm going to knock it off, and I'm just going to be myself.
BBK just uploaded a video on YouTube.
Yeah, and I did too. I uploaded the break video. It's not really doing anything because they will accept long form videos. I saw Bad Chad's putting them up over there, so I said, let me put one up. It only has 100 views, but it really didn't do much. But I'm going to get better. I'm going to start being myself. I'm going to start being goofy. You know, I'm not going to worry about what my appearance is or whatever like that. It doesn't seem like people are interested in that.
Really, Hubie? People dislike that video. I saw that video today. I thought it was funny, and I like Ford sometimes. I like all cars.
Mm. So we'll see how it goes. But if you guys get a chance, please go over and give me a follow. And when like I said, I'm afraid to do anything. I want to change my public name to BW Garage. I just want it, but I'm afraid if I do, maybe followers don't understand and they drop. I didn't follow this, and they drop off. So I'm afraid to make a move. I'm okay with it being my regular name, but I just kind of want my brand, you know.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at your videos now and see if I can tell an act different in your accent, Chaz. Really? They dropped you to 82. Did Hubie put a video out? I don't know if you saw it or not yet. Where he was like, "There's a Ford in my driveway. What's a Ford doing in my driveway?" And he got so many dislikes it dropped him to 82%.
What does that mean? 82%.
Hit my dislikes dropped me to 82%. I guess.
Oh, the dislike. Oh, they won't show you how many anymore. They used to show you how many, and I always knew exactly where mine came from, exactly where they
Hey,
came.
but Chopad says in YouTube's eyes, dislikes are as good as likes. They just care that someone interacted.
See. I guess as long as your feelings aren't. I actually got a hold of them. I called them up last week, or texted with them, and I'm like, I just wanted to make sure. I said, all I want to know is if I'm being throttled because I'm doing something inappropriate. And they said, nope, your channel is working as it should. So I'm like, oh, okay, I just think. That's all. But then Facebook's blowing up, so it makes me feel good on it. Yeah, YouTube thinks I stink, and Facebook thinks I'm doing good, so I'm all right. I'd love to do this kind of stuff full time, where all I had to do was go out back and goof around with my stuff.
Shopcat says you can still
I'd film everything.
Shopcat says you can still see how many dislikes in studio.
I'll have to go look. I do most of my stuff on my phone, and you have limited capabilities there. Like if you go over to my channel right now, I actually got on the computer and I changed the banner. Now it's not a great banner, but I did change it. I put the Nova in there, the 55 in the middle, and the truck on the other side. And I just kind of collaged them together because I don't have the right program for that banner size. So I had to sit there. It took me like 20 tries to where I got the thing in frame. And I just put in cursive BW Garage across the middle. And it's like, it's just something different. I'm trying to dress up the channel a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work out. We'll see. Like I said, I'm trying to do better. I feel like I'm in this niche that I can't get out of where I'm trying to find the, I don't know, recipe to where at least more people see, or they put my video out to different people.
Thank you, Turlo.
More people.
Because he's bad at using the paddle.
I am pretty bad at using the paddle. But
I don't think it shows you who dislikes you, Kevin. That would be cool if it did.
I like the jelly beans up front too.
Did Robbie ever say who has to pay? Robbie, did you ever say who has to pay? I'm sorry, I missed it if you did. Is it YouTube or Facebook?
For what?
I don't know. Robbie said a while back in the chat that they're going to start charging.
No, I heard that for Facebook. That's not true. Their business model, they make so much money now off of their advertising. Facebook does really well. And it's the bonus program that I'm in.
Okay, thanks, Robbie.
If you go out and look it up for the bonus program I'm in, they actually took $1 billion and said they put it aside as a business to bring creators that are doing content, good content, and they're gonna, here's money, guys, go get it. And they just invited me to the second phase of it where I can start putting ads into my videos. Well, I toggled the switch on my phone and I looked everywhere on the computer and it keeps saying I have to clear my cookies or something. So I've got to get a hold of them. Because you have to kind of set the parameters for the commercials up on your computer. And I'm having a hard time figuring that part of it out. And they're moving their business suit too. They're getting rid of the creator studio and they're turning it into some kind of business suit. They're calling it Sweet. Excuse me. I always say that. Well, I'm not sophisticated. So what? I don't know the word.
BW, subs are growing on YouTube. Maybe more videos just walking around sad news slowly and saying what all you've done to it. That's from Don. And then Hubie said that Mustang in this video did a right turn, did a burnout, overcorrected, and ran into a wall with his son in the passenger seat. I guess he did have some splaining to do.
I'll try it, Dawn, and I guess I'll make a video about it this weekend. And I got to do better with the zoom in and zoom out on that stuff. Those GoPros, sometimes I just want to take them and throw them through a wall. They make such beautiful videos, but like you even touch the screen, it goes to some stupid thing that I never even heard of and don't know how to use. It's like, and the only way I can use the zoom, and I can only use it on the newer camera because I can't find it on the old one anymore, is when I use the app.
It is, Mrs. K.
It is a nightmare. I mean, my fingers, these are meat hooks. These are not regular hands.
You have 2 Facebooks, Steve? And
trying to use some of that stuff, I get upset.
Steve says you have 2 Facebooks. Which one do we need to follow?
My personal one, or not personal one, it's public now. Brian Winters.
What's your other Facebook? The car?
It's the car group. No, Brian Winters. I put the link on here and I'll do it again.
Don does everything on his phone. He doesn't even have a computer or a laptop.
You do a really good job. And so does Jason. Jason makes really good
videos.
Yeah. There you go.
BBK wants to know what you're going to paint on the dually doors.
BW's garage shop truck, and we're trying to figure out what we'd like to put in the middle. We kind of said in a video where we would maybe vote on it. Kim was saying maybe a little truck. I was thinking maybe a welder guy, maybe fill the bucket, but something in the middle, BW garage up top, kind of on a circular, and on the bottom, just shop truck. And then we'll put something in the middle. You got
that kind of pool, Big John? Is Elle watching with you tonight? Hi, Elle.
There you go. There's the link again, guys.
I'm on an Android too, Mrs. K. I like my Android. iPhones are just no thank you.
Yeah, give us a follow over there. Like I said, we're doing pretty good.
I love my Android. Brian he wanted to go to an iPhone. I'm like, you can go to an iPhone. I'm not. I'm staying with my Android.
Well, it takes so much to learn. It's like we got the Apple computer upstairs, and then I got the Android phone. And I mean, guys, I'm backwoods, man. The limited knowledge I have is all self-taught. I learned how to do that.
Hi.
My buddy at work, Walt, he kind of showed me around iMovie a little bit, and I just kind of took it from there, and I start hitting buttons, and I'm learning how to edit a little bit at a time. Take it easy, Floyd. Thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate you. And I learn it a little bit at a time, you know. But
what if it's a welder and the bead looks like filled a bucket? That's what Josh said. Yeah, my son went from an iPhone. He finally went to an Android. I don't know what made him switch, besides the fact that he's on my plan.
It's just cheaper. It's like why get your
Apple
he pays.
That's right, Mr. Bay.
He pays his share of the phone bill. It's just cheaper for him to be on ours.
He doesn't pay his share. He doesn't pay anything.
He doesn't pay anything?
No.
What do you mean? How am I paying his phone bill? I'm just finding this out.
He paid for his phone, but he doesn't pay the bill.
You're nicer than I am. Oh, I just learned I'm getting ripped off.
Oh, thanks too, babe. Don said, add me to your phone plan. Good night, BBK. Yeah, we had this conversation. He just forgets stuff, one.
Probably. She probably told me. I don't remember that.
Oh, Mr. B's son pays for his phone. Maybe that's what we need.
Wow.
Bye, Robbie.
Take it easy, Robbie. Have a good one, buddy. Have a safe weekend. Enjoy yourself.
It is that time. It's getting to be that time.
It sure is. We made it through. We made it through another show.
Oh, no, Henry. I don't like the iPhone. And my mother has an iPhone, and she always asks me to fix it for her. And I'm like, I don't have an iPhone. Just Google it. She still thinks you got to type in www.google.com.
Well, I mean, just imagine. I understand that because, I mean, their generation's one over ours, right? And I'm lost on half this stuff anymore. It's like I get
Right,
stuck on a screen. It's like I forget to what do they call that? Scroll, and I'm like, where's the thing? It's not supposed to be on this homepage. It's on this thing, and I forgot. I scrolled down. I gotta scroll back. Take it easy, Kevin. I gotta scroll back. It's
cool, Big John.
The stupidest stuff like that. And I get frozen every once in a while and forget stuff. That's why it's pretty amazing. I'm able to suck any money off the internet, man.
Torque misses his flip phone. I have a story real quick about my flip phone. When I had my flip phone, I went to the World Series, and it was in Philadelphia when it was cold and raining, and like my phone slipped out of my pocket and landed in a puddle, and I didn't even know it was there, and it worked just fine. If my phone now fell into a puddle, I don't think it would work.
I think these ones aren't these ones supposed to be waterproof, Kim? These ones are supposed to be able to go through water.
That's right, Hubie. You could drop it off a building and it would still work. Good night, everybody.
All right, take it easy, guys.
Everybody have a great weekend. Be safe. Even the people that are getting snow, Torp, Peyton.
I feel bad for y'all.
Good night, John S.
But I'm just happy I'm not shoveling any of that stuff.
Good night. Bye, Josh.
Take it easy, Josh.
Oh, Josh had a good interview
All
today.
Right, Ron.
Way to go, Josh.
Way to go, Josh.
Come back again next Friday, Peyton. We're here every Friday night at 8:30.
We're here every
8:30
Friday,
Eastern time.
Peyton. Make sure you stop by every Friday and say hello.
Ooh, chicken and egg noodles.
We
That
like
sounds
new
good,
friends
Henry.
here.
I had a crappy Costco hot dog that my dogs got the most of. Anyway, everybody have a good night and a good week, and we'll see you next week, hopefully.
All right, be safe. Until next week, take care, everybody.
Bye.
Good job.